The Harder They Fall. The Harder They Fall is a new Netflix film that just came out over the weekend, directed by James Samuel. I've never heard of him, but and I think looking him up, this is kind of like his big directorial debut, as far as like a feature film on Netflix. It's a Western. They called it a revisionist Western film when I looked it up on Wikipedia, and it's interesting. When I looked it up, it said that it's a fictional movie based on real life characters. So the names and I guess these are actual outlaws that existed in the 19th century here in America. So I thought that was pretty interesting, and it's a straight, I mean, Western stories. The plot really is something that I think we've all seen before. You have this. It's a star-studded cast in this movie. So you have Jonathan Majors, who pretty much he's the main guy we're following here. The story really is about him and his lookout and his journey of revenge. Idris Elba's character in the movie kills Jonathan Majors' parents right in front of him as a little kid, and then he kind of just marks his forehead and just leaves him, I guess. Now the movie has years have passed, and now Jonathan Majors is an adult now, an outlaw himself, and him and his crew are looking out in search of Idris Elba as word gets out that he's coming out of prison, that he's busting out of jail. So that's the movie. We have now a great Western story, a movie that I found very, very entertaining. This movie surprised me, honestly. I had seen trailers for it and it looked pretty fun. It looked interesting, but watching it, it just really kind of caught me off guard. And some of the scenes in this movie, some of the action sequences too. It has a lot of action, a lot of blood, which I wasn't really expecting. The movie looked beautiful. The cinematography, everything looked nice and colorful in this movie. I thought it's a cast that is filled with names that I'm gonna miss a bunch of them, but there were standouts. Obviously Jonathan Majors, he does a great job. I've only seen him in Loki, and I know he's gonna be continuing his role in the MCU. And this is really the first time I really see him do more. In Loki, he was really only for one episode, and I thought he was great in that. And I could see what kind of versatile character or actor he's gonna be as his career keeps going. But to me, Idris Elba again, he was also awesome. He plays a villain. I mean, he is the bad guy of the film, and the way you expect Idris Elba to play a bad guy, that's what he is. I thought he was great. But to me, the guy that really, really, I was just captivated by was Lakeith Stanfield. And this guy, he does amazing in every movie that he's in. Everything that he's in, he totally delivers on his role. And I thought he did the same thing in this movie. He is the villain. He is the cool villain that we want in movies sometimes. You're watching him do these bad things, but at the same time, you're just like, gosh, he's pretty cool with that. He's cool with the gun. He's cool. He's just a cool guy. And I thought he was great in this. Regina King is also in this. She's kind of the right hand woman, I guess, to Idris Elba, as they have the crew together. It really is crew versus crew, gangster squad versus gangster squad. You also have a couple other actors in this that don't get a whole lot of time, but in the moments that they were in there, actually surprised me. You have one of the Wayans brothers' sons in this movie. I thought he did pretty good. I thought he did a great job in the moments that he had. You also have Dion Cole in this film, which I remember him from being a stand-up comedian back in the day on Comic View. For those of you who remember BET's Comic View, look up videos of Dion Cole as a stand-up comedian. He was hilarious. And then later on, I know that he became a writer for the Conan O'Brien show. And it's cool to see him in movies now. It's cool to see him taking a dive in acting. Yeah, and I thought he did a great job in this movie. This movie is stacked. This movie is, again, a lot of people, a lot of moving parts, but it's just a great, great film. It's a fun movie. Zazie Beetz is also in this. I don't want to forget about her. I thought she did an incredible job. And she continues to surprise me, too. I really like her and a lot of things that she's doing. I'm looking forward to see what else she continues to do. And again, there's just a handful of people in this movie that are just killing it right now. It's a fun movie. I really, really recommend this. It's on Netflix right now, it's awesome. It's just awesome to watch. The only gripe, I guess, my gripe with this movie, and it's going to be a gripe of mine for a lot of my reviews, and it's not because I don't like long movies. I just feel like if it's not necessary, we can trim the fat a little bit. And I feel like this movie was just a little too long. It's a 2 hour and 20 minute long movie. It could have been maybe just about 2 hours, maybe cut out, maybe an hour 50, an hour 45, around there, because there's just some moments where you do feel it dragging a little bit, and you can definitely see it. I did look down on my watch a couple times towards the end, but once that final act picks up, the body count goes up. It's a fun movie. Check it out. It's definitely one of the funner movies I've had watching this year, which is pretty cool. But still, yeah, this movie's awesome. Also, the soundtrack, really fun. It mixes hip hop and Western sounds with it. It's a really, really cool sound. So yeah, this movie, again, fun movie to watch. Check it out. It's on Netflix. I'm still recovering from a bit of a cold, so I do plan on watching Eternals these next couple days. One of these days, and the review for that will be out. But for now, let me know what you think of The Harder They Fall. Have you seen it? Have you checked it out on Netflix yet? If not, I hope this movie stirs you into that direction to watch this movie. And if you watch the movie, let me know what you think. Does my opinion suck on it? Well, let me know in the comment section. For those of you who continue to support me, thank you. Like this video, comment, share, subscribe, tell your friends, tell your family, tell your moms, tell everybody about this, please. It's just cool to talk about movies, man, and I'm having a fun time doing it. So yeah, thank you guys.